Alright, finally, welcome back to Dnagenes. In this video, we are going to get into YDNA Haplogroup D. So, this would be the Shemitic Ammonite group. So, this would be the other group dealing with the daughter of Lot having a child from their father. So this is Lot, other lineage of sons. So this is a overview of the haplogroup. So you have a lot of these groupings of people dealing with East Asia, Nepal, Andaman Island region. You got some groups in Central Asia, Siberia, mainland Southeast Asia, some parts of Europe, some parts of Middle East. A lot of those places are, Middle East, low percentage. Europe, definitely low percentage. But Siberia and other Asian places, Nepal, those islands near India and Myanmar, yeah, those are more from moderate to higher percentages of these groups of people. So these are another group of dark complexion people. So you have the Haplogroup groups of people that are still dark complexion people. And now you come into the Shemitic groups of people that are still dark complexion people, minus a small pocket of one group of people. Other than that, let's get into this information. So a lot of this is the obvious stuff. So when I get into this topic on my other channels, I tend to tell people about certain groupings of people to where when they are together for a long time, they are one thing. And once they start migrating, obviously their diet change. And eventually, along that path, when they continue to migrate and they start to have generations of people, proteins start to change because the environment and other things that they are eating has changed. Therefore, you have this common ancestor reference. Therefore, you have a mutation. Therefore, you have certain things that you have to understand of people when they start from where they originate and when they start their journey and start to move around and then settle in a place. So a lot of these people tend to have those traits of migrating and going through different things to where they're no longer associated with their physical traits from their common ancestors. Now they are what we call evolved, whether it a physical trait or physical thing, or a mental trait or mental thing. whether it be skills, arts and craft, architect, architect, and so on. Things that you never seen their ancestors do, but eventually over time they start to do. So, um, with these Shemitic groups of people, you tend to have this being the case because a lot of them are, you know, gifted people at doing a variety of things. And I'm just talking in general with all the Shemitic groups of people. So while within the Hamitic group and the Japhetic group and outside groups of the Shemitic groups that I'm a part of, you still have the whole thing of, you know, you can still be enemies with people that you don't agree with on so many levels, but you could be, you know, appreciative and, you know, amazed with certain things that they have accomplished, even though many of those things was done along with the process of them doing harm to your people. So let's get back into this information. So it goes into ethnic group and some tribe information and details. So you have regional groups like the Ammonites people. You got some Tibet people. So these are dealing with D1. So these are, you know, dealing with early markers, subclades. So you have all these regions in China, Korea, you got other places. So the most interesting thing is um, some places you have like good percentages, and some places you have like a drop off. And it's because of the Japhetic groups of people. Um, Many of these people that we are looking at with this these percentages in certain regions like China and Korea are dealing with pale complexion men. Now, when you go back into Myanmar and Nepal, Ammonites, Sri Lanka, certain other groupings of people, you're looking at a more darker complexion hue or skin tone. You got the new people, uh, Japan people. You got the Jamon people. I don't know if they're represented on here. Let's see what else we could look at. So this is our article, evidence that a West-East admixed population live in the Tarim Basin. So I think this is just a overview page. So they talk about this mummy. So the mtDNA of this is dealing with C4, which is a Japhetic women marker or maternal marker. And then the Y is dealing with a R1A, a H, and a K. So the Lulin mummy was found at this, the DNA of mtDNA of the Zaoli people was mtDNA C4. And so you have a Japhetic mummy being, I guess, tested against the modern population of those people. And what was the result? Same. So the people include, and then the only appetite claim the mtDNA with C4. Yeah. But what about the mummy? Nothing. Okay. That was okay. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Well, I thought I thought this was gonna be a useful page, but yeah, they dropped the ball. I guess not. Was there anything else? So this is what some of the people complexion type would be. So the full stock of people would be dealing with um, D YDNA and D mtDNA. That would be the full stock of the proper grouping of the Shemitic Ammonite people. What is common due to the region that they are in, you'll have um, um, D YDNA with mtDNA, mtDNA, or N mtDNA. You'll have let's see, what's another? A H mtDNA, a R mtDNA, along with that D. You also have the other way around. You can have a F YDNA along with um, the D in tDNA. You can also have a HYDNA with a D in tDNA. So, and most of these people would just be dark complexion people. So they sample through a 5 in total 1286 individual from various parts. So yeah, D being a very common haplogroup in the region of South Asia. Even though you have overwhelmingly a good amount of O, H, Q, a lot of genetic markers, T, in the same region. So they go DE. A lot of people tend to do this DE thing. Me, you know, I am either okay with seeing, the original ancestry pool being either CF or even CT. And I don't want to get too deep into this breakdown, but those original progenitors basically are the ones that have the pure stock, the pure protein, the pure diet, and their diet every time they move has de-escalated. And that's the process of the DNA being broken down and then built back up to sustain in a certain environment and to create a certain immunity. And then whatever happens from that point on affects that block of common human or common DNA pool from that generation that's in that point in time to the next generations. If I could say it like that, if I can articulate that. So this is interesting. You do have some D2 in Nigeria. Not much. So I'm not surprised with this overall view with what groupings they found, minus the Nigeria one. Like everybody tends to relocate to Saudi Arabia, Syria, because of the ability to properly have a good structure of family values, so to speak. The irony of that from this group of people, I know. Anything else? They got the Jamon people. And I think we are just about done with this. These two groups are closely related: Shemitic Moabites and Shemitic Ammonites. As you can see, they did CT. You can do CT or CF, you know. Um, I just have a problem with DE because you still have to deal with the Shemitic Moabites being a part of that grouping. So you do have a CF missed out on that one. Okay. ACF. And all CF is doing is a reference point of Shemitic groupings of people from C to F. So, from my belief and understanding, most likely um, the original Shemitic sons would be carrying this combination of proteins representing CF, and then it's broken down after so many generations throughout various sons and progenitors, and that's how you end up with various subclades and other pools of Shemitic group of men. So, with that being said, um, as always, thank y'all for the views. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section according to the community guidelines, and I shall respond back to the comment with a comment or a video. With that being said, thank y'all and peace.